Tools required to start a rocket stove are a lighter or matches, stirring stick, which is used to move the fuel inside the stove, thick paper, which is used to transfer the flame from the lighter to the small pieces of fuel, safety glasses, and gloves.
The stirring stick can be wood, bamboo, or metal. Just make sure it is large enough so that it does not burn up when stirring the fire.
Make sure the inside of the rocket stove is clean and dry before starting the stove. In the previous videos, we described how to break down bamboo. The smallest pieces are used to start the fire and should be dry. The medium pieces are used to keep the fire going long enough to start the large pieces on fire. The largest pieces are used to keep the fire going once it has been started. Place small pieces of fuel into the inlet grating. These pieces should be very dry, otherwise starting the fire will be difficult.
At first, only put 5 to 10 small pieces on the inlet grating, otherwise starting the fire may be difficult.
Tear off and roll up a piece of paper starter. Thicker paper will hold the flame long enough to start the small pieces. Light the paper starter with lighter or match.
Place the lit paper starter into the inlet grating on top of the dry fuel. Move the paper around with gloves on until the first pieces start on fire.
Once the first pieces of fuel start on fire, continue to add small pieces into the stove. Once the flame has started, use the stirring stick to push the flame to the base of the elbow. Continue to add fuel into the stove, increasing the size of fuel being added.
If the fire does not start successfully the first time, remove the large pieces of fuel and start over. Using the driest fuel available will help to start the fire more quickly. Bamboo burns more quickly than wood, so someone should always be near the stove to maintain the fire. Once the fire has been started, any size piece of split dry bamboo can be used to maintain the fire. Once the rocket stove has been started, it is ready to use for boiling water or other uses. When you are ready to put out the rocket stove fire, follow the instructions in the Stopping a Rocket Stove video.